Supernatural may end up returning for season 16, and if it does, there are a few Winchesters that deserve a comeback. Sam and Dean Winchester are the tip of the iceberg in the renowned Winchester family, which viewers were introduced to gradually over 15 seasons of Eric Kripke's influential show. Running from 2005 to 2020, Supernatural is America's longest-running live-action fantasy show, so the return of the Winchesters would be a grand tradition, and one welcomed by many, many fans. One, in particular, should get some more screen time. As of the Supernatural Season 15 finale, Sam and Dean were both safely ensconced in the afterlife. In a mundane but strangely suitable twist, Dean died in a run-of-the-mill vampire hunt, while Sam survived to live till a ripe old age. Finally passing away and joining Dean and Bobby in heaven, Sam followed his parents, who had also gone to heaven. It's not clear if Supernatural will return for season 16, and if it does, which characters would return to lead it. But if Sam and Dean did, their mother would also have earned another season. Mary Winchester's second supernatural death was disappointing. Mary had already been lost once when she died in season 14. Mary Winchester deserved a better death in Supernatural season 14. Mary is a critical supernatural character, with the whole first season essentially revolving around her death, in many ways. With season 1's opening episode demonstrating her violent death, Eric Kripke and Sarah Gamble spent the whole season exploring the deep scar that this incident had left on her family. Mary's first death triggered John Winchester to begin a life of hunting as he searched for the monster that killed her. This, in turn, meant that his sons had to grow up fast, the hunting lifestyle driving a wedge between Sam and Dean. However, some of the best Mary Winchester episodes were, unexpectedly, later on in the show. No one would have thought, while watching Supernatural season 1 or 2, that Mary would end up coming back. Mary's return, courtesy of Amara, was a thrilling plot twist and a logical development, thematically. It allowed Dean to finally come to terms with her death. That was why it was quite disappointing for her to be obliterated so suddenly at Jack's hands in season 14. Another season of Supernatural may be able to make up for this. Mary needs to return alongside Sam and Dean if Supernatural season 16 happens. Mary's arc seemed unresolved in Supernatural. Young Mary Winchester in Supernatural. Mary Winchester was one of the best hunters of Supernatural, and this alone is enough reason to bring her back for another season of the show. Although it is totally unconfirmed if a season 16 is on the cards, it would undoubtedly need some strong hunting talent to make it work if it did transpire. Supernatural is based, fundamentally, on saving people, hunting things, the Winchester family business. So any kind of revival, even if it were a reboot or movie rather than season 16, would need a hunter like Mary. Sam and Dean may have also died too peacefully to be worth a resuscitation. While some may argue that Sam and Dean died in Supernatural anticlimactically in season 15, others believe their deaths were perfect for the show. Sam and Dean were truly epic heroes worthy of any superhero franchise or classic novel, and fans built up a strong attachment to them over the 15 years they were on air. It would be quite a shame to disrupt their tranquil ending. She, however, had no such tranquil ending. Rather, Mary's death required a closer examination than season 14 offered. How Mary Winchester can come back, despite being dead. There's always a route back for dead supernatural characters. Dean meets young Mary Winchester in Supernatural season 4, episode 3, in the beginning. While bothering Sam and Dean in heaven in a hypothetical Supernatural season 16 would risk disturbing their well-deserved peace and a tidy end to their arc, there are ways to bring Mary back that seem logical. Mary Winchester could come back from the dead if Supernatural wanted her back for season 16 in a few ways. Mary made it to heaven in the end with John, the love of her life and the father of Sam and Dean. But Supernatural made it abundantly clear that there are ways back from heaven, even if souls would rather stay there. Eric Kripke had a 5-season plan for Supernatural, so it is fitting that Dean died in the season. In episode 16, The Dark Side of the Moon, Dean was shot by Roy and Walt, and it was later revealed that Dean had died many times before. Angels had resurrected him and wiped his memories of heaven. It is possible for an angel to resurrect Mary. If a new threat arose in the world of supernatural, an angel with good intentions could send Mary Winchester back to Earth to fight it. Many characters returned from the dead in Supernatural, and if Mary did it already, she could do it again. Amara, the darkness, resurrected Mary in season 14. Amara was absorbed into God by the end of Supernatural, and God remained on Earth. Although his divine powers had been removed, Chuck Shirley could certainly pose some kind of threat if Supernatural returned. He was proven to be egotistical and could potentially end up embodying some of his older sister's powers of necromancy in a potential season 16, enabling Mary's comeback.